After our big victory over Bournemouth at the Vitality, we've now cut the gap at the top of the table to just 3 points. What seemed a formality that Spurs will be crowned champions earlier on in the season is now considered highly possible and the most likely outcome, but anything but a guarantee. 11 games remain in the Premier League, but today my focus is elsewhere, because my 2 games with Watford to end March come in the FA Cup quarter-final as we play host to in-form 3rd place Leicester City in what will surely be a great battle between 2 clubs playing great football domestically, and the second leg of our Champions League round of 16 tie as you welcome Besiktas to Vicarage Road, leading 4-0 on aggregate. There's also 2 big games of England as well as I head out on international duty where we could qualify for the Euros if we win both our games against Austria away and Ireland at Wembley. But before then, it is indeed time for a chance to reach Wembley with the Hornets as we face Clawpwell's side here at home, where after losing to Arsenal in the final last season, we'll be accepting nothing other than a place in the semis, and tonight we can do just that. It won't be easy, but whilst I'm in form and we're in form, taking on the opponents that are also in form too, this should be a cracking quarter-final, and with both teams knowing that whilst their title dreams are still alive, ours are more realistic, Leicester know this is their best shot of silverware this season. It should be a great game between 2 sides really playing good football. It's Watford vs Leicester in the FA Cup quarter-finals, with a place at Wembley at stake for both teams tonight. This morning, lifts one out wide, and wins it in the air as Richarlison controls. Pop it inside to Doucouré, now to Shaloba, and Nathaniel will find me as Gray's just bodied his man to the floor and given us a chance here as Andre plays it back to Doucouré, into Gray's feet, out wide to Richarlison, gets it back, lovely build at this, Richarlison, can you finish? Oh, just wide of the post. Andre sent his man tumbling, and after a nice little build-up, the Brazilian very close to firing us in front. This is going to be a tough test between 2 in-form teams in the Premier League. We've made a good start, let's keep it up. This is going to be a really good tie as I hear Nacho just flash one wide. I can already tell. Very, very fun cup tie, and hopefully we'll come through with a win as well. As Chamberlain flicks onto Gray, in behind Chris Smalling, holds it up instead and tries to play me through, but Harry Maguire read it perfectly as Asamoah will clear as well. Still deadlocked here, but both teams trying to start off on the front foot. We've looked slightly brighter. Can we find that first goal? Ball inside to Gray. Gray, Chamberlain, 1-0. And Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, a January signing from Marco Silva, gives us the goal as we strike first in the FA Cup quarter-final. Another really nice build-up, but this time it results in a goal. Gray with a brilliant through ball. Chamberlain in behind Asamoah, fires it past Schmeichel, who got his angles wrong, and the former Liverpool and Arsenal man gives us the lead in the FA Cup quarters. And that will do it for the first half. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's 3rd goal of his Watford career, as things stand, is sending us back to Wembley. 45 minutes to go. It's been quite a tough one though, and we can't rule out Leicester from getting back in this game. Both teams in good form, second half to come. This FA Cup quarter-final far from over. What we could really use with is an early second goal in the second half. Give us a cushion, a little bit of breathing room, and a really good chance of us progressing to the semi-finals if we can double our advantage. We've played okay as of Leicester. It's been quite an even game so far. We may have looked a slightly better team and definitely deserve our lead, but it's not been one-sided, believe me. And our football's been good today. Can we get a second goal? Gray! Oh yes, right on cue. There it is, our football has been good today, and Andre proves it as he latches onto my through ball and doubles our advantage. That's exactly what we wanted to start this second half off. A second goal and a 2-goal cushion. A really nice build-up once again. Nice ball into me. Great through ball in behind the back of Harry Maguire. Gray latches onto it and Schmeichel gets a touch, but can't keep it out. And Andre Gray puts us 2 goals to the good in the FA Cup quarter-final. Our play when we've been in possession has been great. We've moved the ball around so nicely. The build-ups have been great, and that second goal really was lovely. Gray latching onto the through ball by myself. And as Richarlison tries to send me through, oh, that is the icing on the cake. Watford 3, Leicester City 0. An absolutely brilliant performance tonight at Vicarage Road, heading into the second leg of our Champions League round of 16 tie against Besiktas, and I've bagged a goal as well as an assist as well. This has been a brilliant team display. We have just been fantastic tonight. Brilliant game. The football has been wonderful to watch, really pleasant on the eye. Great through ball by Richarlison, and that's a really nice strike by myself, just inside inside the area, past Kasper Schmeichel, who has absolutely no chance with that one. Watford 3, Leicester City 0. Wembley, here we come. We're heading back to the FA Cup semi-finals. Anticipated a tough tie tonight, but we have really stepped our game up heading into this one. A 3-0 victory over in-form Leicester in the FA Cup quarter-finals, sending us back to Wembley with a brilliant display, one of our best performances of the season. Our build-ups have been brilliant, and there's still a chance here for a fourth goal. I've messed it up though. We still got it though. Doucouré back to my feet and Maguire gets it clear, but that will do it. And there weren't many negatives to dwell on after this one. Final score at Vicarage Road, Watford 3, Leicester City 0. And we are into the FA Cup semi-finals after a brilliant display tonight. That was a great game. I often struggle to score nice team goals in FIFA, but this was a game which the passing purists would really appreciate. Our 3-0 victory sees us into the FA Cup semi-finals where we didn't dominate, but we controlled. 59% of the ball, a really high passing accuracy. My goal was lovely, I got an assist as well, and just in general the team put in a great performance in one of our best wins of the season. We'll be taking on Bournemouth in the FA Cup semi-finals as Stoke, who beat Chelsea, and Chelsea beat Everton, will set up the other semi-final tie. But for our second game today, despite progressing to Wembley, it's now time to stay at Vicarage Road but turn our matters back to Europe as we play host to the Turkish side Besiktas, leading 4-0 in the Champions League round of 16 on aggregate after our fantastic win away from home in the first leg, where I netted my first ever career hat-trick. It seems almost guaranteed we're heading through to the quarters, but Besiktas do have a really decent team, lining up in a 4-2-3-1 with some great players when going forward. Gökhan Toure on the right, Ryan Babel on the left, Ozcuk the cam, and Alvaro Negredo the striker. But if we can keep them quiet tonight and avoid conceding more than 3, we are heading in to the Champions League quarter-finals. 25 minutes in, corner for Watford as we look for an early goal, and our 5th of the tie as Dini's header is easily tipped over the bar by Boyko. We beat him 4 times away in Turkey, but tonight not expecting anywhere close to as easy as a game, as we have started off the brighter team, but Besiktas are a decent side. They've got some really good players. Their attack is very good, featuring Ryan Babel, Alvaro Negredo. I feel we could do with an early goal tonight, settle some nerves, and give us some more breathing room, and that's the way to do it. It's 2-2, and what a strike as I give us the early goal. 27 minutes in, Watford 1, Besiktas 0, and I'm stepping my form up right when I need to most. Corner cleared away, straight to my feet. I take one touch, and Boyko was beaten by me 3 times out of the 4 in Turkey, and he's beaten by me once tonight as well. Wonderful placed effort, not right in the top corner, but very accurate, and Watford have the goal to go in front early. Come on! Take a line into my feet, I'll pop it back to Doucouré. And can Pereira send me there? Oh yeah, lovely ball by Pereira. Lovely ball. Cross to the middle at the far post. Arriving is Chamberlain, who nods it just wide of the post. We've played very well tonight, and probably should have scored a second and a third goal as well. Besiktas a decent team, but we have really put the sword to them. I've been so impressed by our performance over these 2 legs. So we have entered stoppage time. We are still leading by a goal to 0. As that corner is half dealt with, but Adriano lifts one just over the bar as Besiktas try to at least draw the game and not leave Vicarage Road with a loss. But that is how it's going to finish up. Watford 1, Besiktas 0, and my stunning strike in the first half is going to give us the win and send us through to the Champions League quarter-finals. Did so well to get out of our group, but weren't satisfied with the last 16th place. We're now into the last 8. Watford 1, Besiktas 0. As my fantastic form continues, you can't really blame me for feeling so confident. A wonderful goal separates the sides in a 1-0 scoreline and a 5-0 aggregate thumping of the Turkish team as we head into the Champions League quarter-finals in our debut year in this competition. It's been a fantastic run where we've played so well, but it's highly unlikely we'll be going further than the last 8, because after the draw, we found out we'll be taking on Real Madrid in the Champions League quarter-finals as Chelsea play Sporting, Bayern play Manchester City, and Spurs take on Juventus. There's a really tough month of fixtures to come in April, and now 2 games against Real Madrid in 6 days as well. Let's just say that whilst we have been feeling very confident of late, that confidence has been damaged a little bit. I'm looking forward to the challenge, but not expecting much. But for our 3rd of 4 games today, we're now going away with England on international duty, as my club form takes a mini holiday. I've had a really good run with Watford, and the international break does sort of come at the wrong time. Now he's the Champions League quarter-finals, into the FA Cup semi-finals, and just 3 points behind Spurs as well. I'd rather keep on playing with the Hornets, but instead we've got 2 crucial Euro qualifiers to come with just 4 games remaining in the group. The first one is away in Austria, and if we win this game and win our second game at home to Ireland as well, we will qualify for the Euros with 2 games to spare. So right now, whilst I'm doing it with the club, it's now time to do it with the country as well. It's England versus Austria away from home for our first of 2 key qualifiers where we could get the job done and qualify for Euro 2020 today. Austria have started this game off brighter down this right-hand side with Alessandro Schupp getting in behind Danny Rose. And Schupp finds Sabitzer, and a great chance here for Austria to go in front. They almost did as well, just wide of the post. And whilst these guys may be bottom of the group, they've got a very decent team. And we are counting nothing for granted tonight. There's a big 4 games to come in this group. We've got to make sure we come through and get the job done tonight, as Ali lost out there. But this is going to be a tough test away from home, no question. Barkley on the turn. Plays it out wide. That's a good ball by Ross. And if that's a first time ball to me, we're inside here. Klein to myself. I'll dink one in. It's Dele Alli. Off the post. And then Henderson's shot turned behind by Ozcan. Wonderful little ball inside to me. Dinked inside. But off the woodwork and Austria escape. Fast starts this game though. Definitely goals tonight, no question. Henderson to Barkley. And through to Ali, and a great chance here. And I spot a man out wide. It's Danny Rose. Ali to myself. Into Danny. Into Harry Kane. And Kane fires it in off the post. Denied by the woodwork a moment ago, but this time the ball strikes the post and goes into the back of the net. Harry Kane with the finish. Austria 0, England 1, and we draw first blood in a crucial Euro qualifier. Nice ball to Rose, Rose to Kane, as I got involved with the Spurs boys, and it's Harry who fires in front, 1-0 England. So second half underway here in Austria. Very good first half, I must say. Both teams played well. I think we deserve our lead, but Austria have done okay tonight. They should not be bottom of the group and winless based on this performance. They've played well. And as Henderson finds Kane, Kane on the ball finds me. I've got a man running in behind there, and a great chance for Nathaniel Klein to cross if he wants, or peg it back to Ali. And Ali's got space to shoot, and he drills one into the bottom corner. And there is our second goal. We've looked deadly when going forward, and as we double our advantage, it's Dele Alli with a finish. He took an age to pull the trigger, but when he did, I have to say the goalkeeper didn't really do very well there. Beaten at the near post, and that's been happening a lot in all of my saves of late. Goalkeepers beaten at the near post. But 2-0, the Spurs boys get the goals tonight, and surely England are getting the 3 points. We are now into the final minute of normal time. One final chance for Austria as David Alaba tries something spectacular, but fires away over the bar. To be fair to the hosts tonight, they've played well. We're going to deserve the 3 points. We've played very well ourselves, but Austria have not had a bad game whatsoever, and they don't deserve to be bottom of the group and winless based on this performance. They've played well, they've done okay, just didn't get the rub of the green, and we were clinical when we needed to be. And that's why we are going to stay top of the group, heading into the big clash against Ireland as well. We've got the job done tonight. Final score, Austria 0, England 2. The Spurs boys, Ali and Kane with the goals, as we get the 3 points and keep ourselves top of the group with 3 games to go. It was just one of those games where you sort of feel sorry for the opponents come the end of it. I may not have scored or assisted in our 2-0 victory, but I played pretty well, we played pretty well, but to credit the hosts, they played really well too. A 2-0 victory sees them still winless and just picking up 1 point from 7. I can't see how that's been the case on the back of that performance. Unlucky for Austria, but a big win there, and after Ireland were held by Greece to a 1-1 draw, that did mean that coming into our 4th and final game today, and our 8th of 10 qualifiers, avoiding defeat here at Wembley against Ireland will see us qualify for Euro 2020. Still the only nation left unbeaten in the group, still top of the group, and a chance to qualify today with 2 games to spare gives us a really great opportunity. We played out a 1-1 draw at the Aviva Stadium, a really good game, but I'm hoping for a win in this one, progression to Euro 2020, as we try and stay top of the table, away from Italy, and making it through with 2 games to spare. Rose to my feet and continues his run, so I'll send him down that left-hand side. Past Jeff Hendrick, and a good chance here for Danny to stretch his legs and cross in the middle where Kane is waiting, and I'm arriving as well, and my shot deflecting and Cunningham clears too. Good early start this from England. We know we just need a point tonight to guarantee qualification. We'd love all 3 and back-to-back wins. Kane to Henderson, and Henderson to my feet, and I've got space to shoot again, and this time I'll find the back of the net. I may not have scored against Austria, but it's 3 goals in 4 for club and country, but I want to see that again, so I think it took a nick off Cunningham. I was aiming towards the far post. It went in the near post. England 1, Ireland 0. I'm definitely going to claim it, but I'm pretty sure that took a deflection. My goal against Besiktas was lovely. This one, I get a helping hand with the deflection. Cunningham sees the shot, deflect past his goalkeeper, Darren Randolph, and into the back of the net. England 1, Ireland 0. I'll claim it, but that is a very, very fortunate goal. Chance for Ireland just before the break to get back on level terms. Oh, Harry Arter. He really is in the mood every time he faces England. Scored a wonderful goal at the Aviva Stadium and almost won here at Wembley as well. Very unlucky, but still 1-0 as we lead going to the break. And as things stand, this result will send us into the Euros. Sure, sends it long and it will drop to Ali. And as Ali finds me, a good chance here for a second goal. They've got one man to beat and Kane out wide as well. Harry steps inside, back to Henderson, nice ball over the top. Great build up this. I'll take it in my stride and Randolph denies me with a really good save. And Ireland will clear. It's been a decent enough performance from us tonight, but I'd love a second goal to surely confirm it. Henderson, Ali, and there it is. Randolph stopped my shot, but couldn't stop that one. And Dele Alli makes it 2-2 and says to the fans, Euro 2020, here we come. England 2, Ireland 0, and that goal will surely do it. A chance here for a third goal. I'll release Luke Shaw down the left-hand side, and away goes the Manchester United left-back. Oh, great ball. What a ball, Luke Shaw. No deflection on that one, but Luke, come and celebrate with me, bro. They don't walk away. Don't turn your back on me. Luke Shaw, give me the high five. That was brilliant. A nice ball out wide, and he returns the favour. Took one touch, Shaw goes towards the far post, and that was fantastic. Randolph can't keep a touch, can't keep it out, and it's England 3, Ireland 0. But all the credit for that goal deserves to go to Luke Shaw. What a first touch, what burst of pace, and what a cross across the ground as well. England 3, Ireland 0, and that's it. We're into the Euros, no question now. It's been another really good performance tonight from the country. England 3, Ireland 0. And as we wait for the final whistle, that is going to confirm it. England are heading to the Euros. We just needed a point this evening, but instead we get 3-0 scoreline and the 3 points. Myself bagging a brace and getting an assist as well, I think. No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. But 4 goals in 4 games for club and country. Right now, I'm just on fire. And it's great to see my form with the club being taken in to the country as well. A 9.3, bag and a brace, and that will do it. England through to the Euros. And a really, really fantastic performance tonight as well. Ireland didn't play too badly, but I felt he deserved the 3 points. And right now, we are just on one, both with Watford and England. And as Italy try and keep pace with us at the top of the group, we are still undefeated. But as we head into the next episode, back to club matters, back to the Premier League with Watford, what games we've got in the very next episode, including Spurs in the top of the table clash, where we could possibly go top, although it's very unlikely, with just 11 games to go. It was a big episode, this one, but the next one, even bigger. Do not miss that. But thanks for watching this episode of My Player, though, guys. Really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, then please do drop a like. Much love, have a great evening. And I will see you for that massive episode of My Player, featuring the first versus second clash against Spurs very soon.